Hey, this is Teddy Burris, your Google Workspace and Gmail strategist. And the question I got asked today is, what are the various ways of sharing a Google Doc? And I'm going to show you what those all are in this video. But before I do, hit that subscribe button because I create this content all for you. I'm not going to show you all the features of sharing. I'm not going to show you all the different ways you can do it, but what I am going to show you is the different options for sharing formats. So here's a document right here. Now I'm going to double click on the document. I'm going to go over here to the share button and hit share, and you can see that it's got a lock on it. The lock means it's not shared with anyone at this moment. The only person who has access to this file is me. Restricted. Only people added up here can open with this link. No one has access to it. Now, here's the options I can create. Number one, I can share this with an individual. Put an email address in here, and then I can decide how I want to share it. Do I want this person, Teddy Burris, at a different email address, to be a viewer, which means they can only see the document, to be a viewer and a commenter, which means they can view and comment on it, or be an editor, which means they have full control of this document and can edit it, including change sharing options so it takes other people out of it, except for the owner. The owner always retains full access. That's number one option, is share it with people. And I can also share it with Google Groups. If I had a Google Group set up for this account, I would show that to you, but I can just type in the email address to that Google Group so that members of that group could also be viewers, commenters, or editors. That's the number one way of doing it, and those are three different ways you can do that with sharing with people. And here's the second way of sharing this document. I can, instead of making it restricted so only the people add above can get to it, I can make it anyone with the link. And I can give anyone with the link access to be a viewer, a commenter, or an editor. And one further note about that, they do not need to be logged into Google or to their Google account to be able to do this. They can do this totally anonymous, which means it's probably not the best way to share your document, unless you just want them to view it. Don't give anonymous people editor access. Those are the two big ways of sharing a Google document and the different features you have to be able to share a Google document. Let me share with you the second two ways that you can share a Google document. Number one is I could download this as a Microsoft Word, rich text, PDF, web page, whatever I want. I can download it to my computer as a document, and then I can take that document and I can email it to anybody else that I want to email it to. It becomes a static document. It is no longer connected to your Google Doc, but you could download the document and email it off to someone. And the last idea I have for sharing documents, sheets, slides, etc., is to go to File and Publish to the web. Now, when I publish to the web, I can put a link to it that'll bring them to this Google document, or I can put embed code, which would display the document, slide, sheet, etc., on the web page. And then when I publish that, I get the embed code here. I get the link right there to share the link, whatever the method is I want to be able to share it. And then if at some point I no longer want to do that, I just hit stop publishing, and it kills off that code so it doesn't work anymore. In summary, you can share a document directly with a human, directly with a group. You can share a document for public viewing, commenting, or editing. And you can share a document by putting a link on the website or embedding the document on the website for others to see. And lastly, the old school method is you can download the Google document as some other file format and email that file format to people directly. I'm Teddy, your Google Workspace and Gmail strategist, trainer, and coach. I hope this is helpful for you.